Welcome to another video blog of TILOS time location software. My name is Thorsten Balthasar and I would like to show you how to create colored ribbons in the distance scale. I have already arranged some data in a spreadsheet. Here we have three tables for districts, clearing and some road crossings. The first two tables, districts and clearing, are defining a section. That means between point 0 and point 9500 the district is named Sun Village. Or here on clearing between 0 and 15,000 there is grassland. The last table, minor roads, is defining where the roads, the crossings, are located. We will import these tables later to a distance profile in TILOS, also using these types that are defining the colors of the sections in our ribbons. So as another preparation, we have to create these types in TILOS. And here we are in TILOS, and in the library, in the section Other, there are so-called sector types, where I have prepared some named with colors like blue and yellow, or also with some other names like bush, grassland, rocks and wood and so on. Each sector type has an assigned color, and this is the color that will later be displayed in the ribbon. First I will import a district table, do it to a distance profile. I open the distance profiles and with the right mouse button I create a new one that is called districts. And then I define which columns I want to see. I go to import and column settings and define I want to see the distance, and I want to see the name, and I want to see the type. No other columns I want to display. Pressing on OK, I have only these three columns displayed. Now, before I can import the data, I have to copy it to the clipboard. So I open Excel, take the district information, copy it to the clipboard, and I go back to TILOS. Here we have to go again in import, and now reading from the right. I want to import what in Excel is in column number 1 and write it to the field distance. I want to import what in Excel is in column number 2, so I have to overwrite this value with 2, and I want to write it to the name. And I want to import what is in the spreadsheet in column number 3, and I write it to the field type. Also, I have copied the header in the Excel file. So if I want to import also the caption names from the header, I have to select this information. Now I click on import, and all the information is imported, covering the station, the name of the district, and the type. I close this distance profile and open the time distance view. And now how this distance profile information is displayed in a scale. First I create a new scale. So I select the time distance cell. This time I want to have a scale beneath the time distance scale, and I select create a new row. I select this new cell, go to cell settings, call the cell wizard, and I want to insert a distance cell, and I also want to insert a predefined distance scale. I click on create, and now here a scale is created with some default settings. I again select the cell, go to the distance scale, and just define I want to display every 1000 meter periodical scale definition. I change the height of the scale to 1.5 centimeters and I rotate the text, and after that I just resize the scale because now it is not 1.5, it's 15, 1.5 here. Okay, now it looks more nice. And now I'm going to create a new scale entry that should display our distance profile districts. I press on plus here to create a new one, and I tell the system not to display every 200 meter or kilometer. I just tell the system I want to display the distance profile district, so all values coming from district, and I want to display only the profile values from district. This means setting this interval to 0. And now I want to color the background of each section with the assigned sector color. I also have to change the placement of the text to display it in a center before the line, and for sure I have to define which text I want to display. General here in this expression means just display the Windows General number formatting. I just delete it, press F8, and I want to display from the distance profile the name that has been imported. Now let's have a look what is happening after clicking OK. So I see there is a section that is named Sun Village, and after this section, on the specific points that are defined in the section profile, the next district begins. That is Beaver Creek, and then Green Park, and so on. Now this scale is displaying all values coming from the stations in the district tab with the colors from that type. You can do this several times. I just add another scale line. I want to show this time the distance profile for the clearing sections that I have already imported. I want to display only the profile values. The background color should be coming from the sector color. Placement is center before the line, and I want to display again the name. Press on OK. And now we have the different clearing areas displayed in the distance scale. Besides showing areas coming from a distance profile, there is also the possibility showing points coming from the distance profile. In this example, showing the crossings. So I add another line, another scale. This time I would like to display the minor roads that I also already imported to TILOS. I want to display again only the profile values with a line color red and a line width of 3 millimeters. I press on OK, and on these special points where the minor crossings are located, now we see the red lines for each crossing. By creating more of those ribbons, you get a nice looking professional presentation of your project. Thank you for watching this TILOS video blog, and good luck with TILOS.